This is a tutorial on how to make lumpia. Lumpia is a very iconic and tasty Filipino dish that is served at many parties and potlucks as well as special events. This recipe that I will show is my grandma's that is passed down from generation to generation. For this recipe, you will need 1 pound of ground beef, 1 tablespoon of pepper, salt, and garlic powder, 1 pound of potatoes O'Brien, 6 green onions, and 30 lumpia wrappers. The first step you should do is cut the green onions into small little bits as shown in the video. You should cut all these green onions and they should be cut into very small bits to fit in the lumpia. Next, mix the 1 pound of ground beef and the 1 pound of potatoes O'Brien and add all the green onions into one bowl. You should then mix the beef, potatoes, and green onions with a spoon thoroughly, or I prefer using your hands to thoroughly mix all of the ingredients. Next, include 1 tablespoon of salt and mix. Then pour 1 tablespoon of pepper and mix thoroughly as well. Lastly, include the garlic powder and mix thoroughly. This is what the filling of the lumpia should look like. Now, carefully separate the lumpia wrappers and be careful not to rip them. This process can take some time, so I recommend to get some help to speed up the process. Now that you are ready, take 1 scoop of the filling mixture and place a little less than halfway point of the wrapper and shape the filling in a skinny line. What is shown is the recommended amount, but feel free to put more or less filling as needed. Next, fold the bottom corner of the lumpia wrapper and tuck tightly over the filling. You want to tuck it tightly so that the filling will not fall out when cooking in the fryer. Next, fold the lumpia over 1 time and make sure it's very tight. Then, fold the sides evenly towards the middle, as shown. Fold the sides tightly to prevent the lumpia from falling apart when fried. Next, fold the lumpia 1 more time and use a scrambled egg to seal the lumpia by spreading the egg across the remaining flap. This will prevent it from falling apart as well. Now you have successfully wrapped a lumpia. Now cut the lumpia in half and carefully place the lumpia in a deep fryer or heavy pan with the oil at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to wait around 3 minutes or until the lumpia is golden brown and starts to float. For the final steps, carefully take out the lumpia with a strainer and place on a plate with a napkin on it. The napkin will help absorb the leftover oil. Congratulations, you have now successfully made Filipino lumpia. You can eat it with a traditional lumpia sweet and sour chili sauce for extra flavor you could find at your local Asian market.